What's up YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. So this past weekend I needed to drive from Norwalk, which is borderline Orange County and LA County, all the way down to San Diego to pick up something really sweet. And you guys will find out what it is next week. I'm not going to spoil the surprise. On this trip I needed to take my laptop with me. Unfortunately, my laptop is pretty old and the battery lasts probably about 20-25 minutes max when it's off the plug. But of course, the Land Cruiser has the power inverter that I installed a few weeks back, which is perfect for this situation. So I could plug the laptop in, it's a regular house plug, everything fits. However, at $4 a gallon for gas, I'm not about to take the Land Cruiser to San Diego and back just so I can use the laptop. Obviously, in this situation, I'm gonna go with the Prius. Unfortunately, the Prius does not have a 110 AC adapter. I think it has the cigarette lighter and a couple USB chargers at best. Luckily for me, one of my buddies actually had one of these guys, little Jackeries. Now, I don't have much experience with these guys. I know they are basically like a little battery that you can use, you can charge up and use when you go camping and stuff. And it has, on this one at least, it has two USB ports that you can charge your phone, your iPad with. And then, of course, it has the AC plug, which is the one that I needed. And on the trip, everything worked fine. You turned it on and it did its thing. So that got me wondering, would this little Jackery be able to power my 50-quart ARB fridge? And if it does, how long will it be able to keep it on for? Just for reference, this Jackery is the Explorer 240 model, which I believe is one of the smaller ones that are available. I mean, this guy, you can see, it's probably like the size of your little box of snow chains for your Toyota Corolla. And the fridge that I have is the 50-quart ARB Classic. This one is the fridge and freezer, so it is capable of freezing water. And that's what I'm gonna try to do today. We're gonna see if the Jackery is strong enough not only to power the ARB fridge, but to keep it running until we're able to create ice. Let's see what happens. If you're enjoying this video so far, don't be shy, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. And for more Land Cruiser and Overland videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. Now, on with the test. So let me go over the setup with you. First of all, this is a regular bottle of water, what we're gonna use. We're gonna go ahead and put it inside a completely empty fridge. So we're gonna put it right here in the center. I believe the front section is a little bit colder than the back section, so we'll see how that pans out. Of course, we are going to have the Jackery hooked up to the fridge right here. And then over here we have a clock that runs on a plugged in source of power. So we're not going to hook it up to the Jackery, of course. The clock and the GoPro is hooked up to a power source on the side. So what I'm going to do is basically have the Jackery power the fridge, and we're going to jot down the time that it starts and the time where the Jackery turns off. And once the Jackery turns off, we're going to open the fridge and find our bottle of water and see if it is frozen. And obviously we're not going to sit here for hours on hand, so we have the GoPro set up to take a time lapse for us. So right now it is 11:48. The Jackery is 100% charged. We are going to turn on the GoPro so it will do the time lapse and start the fridge. Okay, so first it did start. That's a good sign. Let's turn down the temperature and make sure it is 28 should be fine. That way we know the water will freeze when it gets to that temperature. GoPro is on and recording the time lapse. So we'll let it do its thing and see what happens. So right now it is 1:20. So it's been a little over an hour, maybe almost an hour and a half. And as we can see, the Jackery is still at 67%. And the fridge, surprisingly, is already at 27. And if you notice, the orange light is on. Basically what it means is it's reached the preset temperature, and right now it's just going to keep that temperature. So in theory, the bottle of water that we put inside the fridge a while ago should be frozen by now, or if not yet, it will be. Now, with 67% of juice left, it should be able to run through the night just like this. So I'll check back in the morning and see what happens. What's up, guys? It's the next day, and right now it's almost 10:30, and the Jackery is completely dead, I think. Let's see. Yep, 0%. The fridge is off. GoPro is still going, so I'm going to stop that guy, and we'll find out when it actually shut off. But let's check the little bottle of water and see if it actually was able to freeze over. And as you can see, it looks like the water expanded a little bit. It is cold to the touch, so this is something that would come out of your fridge. So it's definitely cold, but unfortunately, it did not freeze over. So after reviewing the GoPro footage, it looks like the Jackery was able to keep the fridge going through the night until roughly about 7:14 a.m. That's when it went completely dry. Even though it was able to keep the fridge on, it wasn't providing enough current to get the fridge to freeze the water. All in all, considering how small and portable the Jackery is, it was still able to power my big fridge for about 8 hours. That's pretty impressive. If I were just to use it to charge iPhones and stuff, I could probably charge my iPhone 50 times. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about these small portable batteries. Is the Jackery any good? Or are there other brands worth mentioning that are even more superior? After this test, I'm really considering getting one of these guys, not only to go camping, but as a failsafe, just in case the electricity goes out in the house, we still have a way to charge our phones. That's it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you haven't done so already, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. And for more Land Cruiser and Overland content, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.